So welcome to the class. So we are closing to the first chapter, which is a trigonometry. So here we have three questions. We have a weight which is attached to a spring and reach its equilibrium position where x equal to 0, and then set in motion, resulting in a displacement of x equal to 10 cos t. Find the springer's displacement when t equal to 0, when t equal to pi over 3, when t equal to 3 pi over 4. So let's use a circle in order to make it easier to understand and make a better clear. So let's start by here. You are welcome. So here let's start by drawing our circle here. So here we are asked to determine the displacement when pi equal to when t equal to 0. When t equal to 0, it means that it is pi over 2. Pi over 2 we have here 90 degrees. Here we have 90 degrees. The displacement we are asked to determine is from here up to here. So this is the displacement we are asked to determine. So let's go. This is a formula we are going to use for solving this problem. Phi over 360 times 2 r pi. So this is the formula we are going to use. Let's write it clear. Phi times 2 r pi over 360 degrees. So here our diameter equal to 4 meters. So let's go. Here we have 10 cos 90 degrees times 4 times 3.14 over 360 degrees. So we suppose that the area equal to this area equal to 2 meters. Yes, of course. Here we have cosine of the 90 degrees equal to 0. Cosine of 0 is equal to 1. Then we have 10 times 4 times 3.14 over 1. So you may find the final answer. So by here you know that the cosine of the 360 is equal to 1. So let's move to the second, to the sub-question 1, where t equal to pi over 3. Then here we have cosine 10 cosine 60 degrees times 4 times 3.14 over 360 degrees. So here you know that the cosine of 60 degrees is equal to 0.5. Here we have 10 times 0.5 times 4 times 3.14 over 1. So also here you may find this final answer. So the last one, the subquestion t equal to 3 pi over 4. Here you see that we will have 10 cosine of 135 degrees times 4 times 3.14 over 360 degrees. So the cosine of 160, 35 degrees will be equal to negative 0.707. So I think you may find this also. Here we have 10 times negative 0.707 times 4 times 3.14 over 1. I think that also here you may find the final answer, all three final answers. You see that you apply, you use your calculator to get the final answer. So let's continue to second one. Let's continue to the second one. Let's do it very fast. Let's correct it very fast. Very fast. Very fast. So we have sin x positive sin 3x, which is lesser than negative sin 2x. We will use the product of the sum. Yeah, here, this is where we are going to apply the product of sum in the trigonometric equation. So let's see how we can solve it. So here we have 2 sin x positive 3x over 2 cosine x minus 3x over 2 positive sin 2x, which is equal to 0. So here we have 2 sin 2x cosine x positive 1, which is equal to 0. So here we factorize. We have 2 sin 2x cosine x positive 1, which is equal to 0. So here sin 2 is equal to 0. It's will be equal to pi k over 2. Cosine x will be equal to negative 1 over 2, which is 2 pi k over 3. So we need to know all the values of the x. The first case we have, to construct the sine table, we need to know all the value of the x. For the first case we have, we have 0 pi over 2. We have pi. We have 3 pi over 2, and of course we have 2 pi. For the second we have 3 pi over 2 and 4 pi over 3. So those are the values which we are going to use to construct the sine tables. Let's see. Those are the values of the x which we are going to use to construct the sine table. So here we have 0 degree. We have 2 sin 2x. We have cosine x positive 1. We have 2 sin 2x cosine cosine 2 cosine x positive 1. Here we have a 0, have a pi, have 0, you have a pi, have pi over 2, pi over 2, have pi over 2, we have pi over 2, we have 3 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2, we have a pi here, have a pi, we have 4 pi, 4 pi over 3, and of course we have 3 pi over 2, and here we have 2 pi. So here we have 0, have a 0 here, have a 0, 0, 0. So 2 sine pi, here we have a positive, 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 yes, positive, positive. Here we have a 0, have a 0, we have a negative, 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 yes, of course, a negative, 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 and also negative. So here we have a positive, 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 3 pi, positive. Here we have a 0 here, have a 0 here, we have a negative, 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 have a negative, of course, negative, 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 negative. Here we have a 0, have a positive, we have a positive. So here we have sine e, when pi over 2, we will have a positive here, of course, positive, a positive here, positive here, here, have negative, 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 negative. Here we have a positive, positive here. This of course here. So at this stage, you think this is your one seeing how we are constructing our sine table. So we keep moving for writing our answers. Writing the answers. Our answer. We have pi over 2 positive 2 pi k positive 2 pi k plus 2 pi. Here we have 3 pi, 3 pi, 3 pi, 3 pi, 3 pi over 2 plus 2 pi k plus 2 pi k plus 2 pi k 2 pi union pi plus 2 pi 2 pi k 2 pi union union 3 pi 3 pi over 2 plus 2 pi k 2 pi k and of course so here we have so this is the answer for the second question on sub-question 1 at A. So let's move to the sub-question 2. Sub-question 2 is the question 2. So this is how we supposed to construct it. This is the sign table. So let's move to the sub-question 2. On question 2, we have cosine half 5 plus 60, which is equal to sine 5. So let's go. Now we have cosine 5 cosine 60 minus sine 5 sine 60, which is equal to sine 5. So here cosine over the 60 equal to 1/2. 1/2 we will have cosine 5 minus sine 5 square root of 3 over 2 equal to sine 5. So here we will have cosine 5 minus sine square sine 5 square root of 3, which is equal to 2 sine 5. So which is equal to sine 5. Here we have a 2. Here we have a 2 sine 5. So we have this. Cosine 5 will be equal to 2 sine 5 positive sine of square sine 5 square root 3. So here cosine 5 will be equal to factorize 2 positive 3 sine 5. So here we have cosine 5 over cosine 5 no this will be equal to sine phi over cosine phi, which is equal to 1 over 2 plus square root of 3. Yeah, this we will have tan phi, which is equal to 1 over 3, okay, 7, 3. So means that our phi will be equal to our phi will be equal to tan inverse 1 over 3.73, which is equal to 15 degrees. If k equal to 1, if k equal to 1, we will have phi equal to 15 degrees plus 180 degrees. So this is how this also will be solved. So we move to the last one. We are moving to the last one. We are moving too faster. So I think that it is very clear. This is how it should be solved. So let's move to the last. Which is the last one, which is the sine square x plus sine x cosine x for 0 degrees, which x must be between 0 degrees and 360 degrees. So let's solve for the last. This is the last question. So here we have sine x, positive cosine x. So you see how we are going to solve this question for x, which is between 0 and 360. So x equal to sine x equal to 0 or sine x positive cosine x is equal to 0. So here, if k equal to 1, if k equal to 1, we will have 180 degrees. So means that we have sine equal to sine x equal to cosine negative cosine x. So here we will have sine x over cosine x, which is equal to -1. So which is this is tan of the 45 degrees. negative 45 degrees, which is equal to tan, which is equal to tan, it's equal to negative 45 degrees. So it means that if k equal to 1, if k equal to 1, we will have negative 45 degrees, 45 degrees positive 180 degrees. If k equal to not so if k equal to 0, we will have 45 negative 45 degrees. If k equal to 1, we will have negative 45 degrees, 45 degrees positive 180 degrees. If k equal to 2, we will have 45 degrees, negative 45 degrees, positive 360 degrees. If k equal to 3, we will have negative 45 degrees positive 540 degrees. So here we are dealing with the positive values. Of course, here we will have our solutions will be 135 degrees. 135 degrees. Here we will have 315 degrees. Here we will have 495 degrees. So I think the answer we are doing this are those. So I think we come to the end of our exercise today. I think if you have missed our previous courses, you should consider our YouTube channel by writing Arobaz Education Drive, and then you will find many more than this. Or you go to our Facebook page, it is the same. So stay with us for having more updates, and I will invite you to the next chapter, which is the series or progressive arithmetics. So I think that is the next chapter we are going to deal with. So we stop by here, and I wish you good time. See you. Bye bye. See you next class. Bye bye.